Welcome to The Stage Whisperer, the podcast for experts who want to be standout speakers. I'm your host, Aurora Gregory, and I'm here to help you unlock the secrets of powerful speaker branding. Here you'll get take-action tips to elevate your speaker game, along with insights from top speakers, event planners, and other experts, so you can make speaking the effective tool it needs to be in your business. Ready to make your mark on stage? Let's dive in. I read a really interesting article recently from a public speaking expert. He follows the corporate space and larger event and meeting space. And he was talking about the impact. The article he had written was talking about the impact of AI on public speaking and events. And one of the things that he commented on, I thought was so interesting. And so I'm coming on today because I wanted to share it with you. And this is really a message for those of you who are a little hesitant still about public speaking, or maybe you're not doing as much speaking as you probably should to support your business. But here was the key point that he was making in his argument, that as AI becomes more and more prevalent, as it gets used more and more in every area of our lives, in business, in marketing, in our work life, that one of the things that is going to be hard is knowing when something is AI and when something is actually real. And so he was making the case that public speaking is going to become critically important because it is going to be the one place that you are going to be assured that AI is not being used. You on a live stage in front of a live audience, you both are going to be certain that you are not AI, that you're real. And I really loved the idea of that. I love AI. I use it in my business. I'm a big ChatGPT fan. I really appreciate the jumpstart it gives me in terms of creativity and moving things along and adding speed to the work that I do. But I'm also very thoughtful about the fact that the work that we do and the success that we're all trying to achieve really comes down to relationships. It comes down to us building relationships with people that either are our customers or that we want to be our customers and clients. And you can't build relationships with something that's not real or that doesn't start out real. So what I love about the fact that he identified public speaking as something that's going to be critically important is the fact that we can, in fact, build really important relationships from the stage, using our actual voice wherever possible, being in person and live to engage with audiences where there's no question that we are real and that our audience is real. It's how we're going to be able to connect and continue to foster bonds and relationships and connections that allow us to give those audiences a meaningful transformation as speakers, and allows us to be able to build relationship with them so that we can serve them beyond the stage. Hey there, it's Aurora. Real quick, if you've been wondering why getting booked to speak feels harder than it should be, especially when you know you're qualified, I've got something for you. It's my free masterclass, Why Even the Most Qualified Experts Get Passed Over for Stages. I'll show you the 3-step speaker brand blueprint that can land you your first dream stage in as little as 60 days. No cold pitch overwhelm and no pricey agents. Save your seat now at speakerbrandacademy.com/masterclass. All right, back to the show. And so if you are someone who maybe is just using speaking sporadically, it's part of your marketing mix for your business, but it's not something that you put some consistent effort into, I want to encourage you to maybe elevate that public speaking goal just a little bit more. It's really something that I think is going to become more and more powerful. The spoken word and using our voices has always been something that's powerful throughout the ages. Hearing someone speak has always been something that's been very powerful. But I think that it's going to take on an even greater importance as AI becomes a bigger part of our lives. So I can't encourage you enough. Lean into that speaking arm. Really look at creating great presentations and great pitches that will allow you to get on stages. Build that speaker brand so that you can get on those stages where you can connect with your audiences, continue to demonstrate what a real, genuine, warm, thoughtful, servant-oriented speaker and service provider you actually are. Speaking is just going to continue to become more important in that space as we continue to move down this technology transformation that we've all been living in. And now with AI, watching it accelerate and grow as to be a bigger part of our world. So I can't encourage you enough. I really loved that article and I really loved that key point. And I really wanted to come on and just share that with you so that you could be encouraged by it too. If you have been discouraged about maybe some of the results you've gotten recently from speaker pitches that you've maybe put out and maybe weren't selected for, don't be discouraged. Continue to put yourself out there, continue to pitch yourself, continue to look for stages of all kinds. Remember, there's more than one type of stage, but continue to look for those stages so that you can, in fact, build those connections and relationships. I'd love to know how you're using speaking these days in your business. Is it a big part of your business, something that is maybe more opportunistic or something that just comes along periodically? I'd love to know more about how you're using it and how AI maybe is changing the way you consider it. So drop me a note. I'd love to hear more about it. And maybe we can talk a little bit more about AI and speaking in a future episode. And that'll do it for today's episode of The Stage Whisperer. Remember, every stage you step onto is an opportunity to impact lives and leave a lasting impression. Keep refining your craft and pushing the boundaries of what you can achieve with your voice. Don't forget to subscribe to our podcast, leave a review, and share this episode with fellow speakers. Visit our website for more resources and follow us on social media to stay connected. I'm Aurora Gregory, and until next time, keep making your voice heard.